And I don't want to play no games. Oh, no, we're back. We're back, baby. It's your, we're not playing games. It's your boy, Kata Don.
And I'm Natica.
And it's the Love First podcast, the one and only. The Love First, your first love. Y'all know it's going down today. Now, let's start out by giving a special shout out to Exodus Production Studios. If y'all want to book some time, whether it's studio, podcasting, photography, all of that, y'all need to make sure y'all hit up Exodus Production Studios. Also, shout out to Manscaped. Make sure y'all, listen, Manscaped will change your lives. The ladies will love it. I'm telling you. Natica, what you want to tell them about?
I have a promo code for Metzli Shop. I am wearing Metzli Shop's barbell earrings.
There we go.
I recently started going to the gym.
Yes.
Taking advantage of my, my health benefits through my job. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to hit the gym. And I'm also going to hopefully try to lift, 45 kilograms? Is that what it says? 200. No, I can't lift that much. But maybe one day.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way to see it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But Metzli Shop, at Metzli Shop on Instagram, 15% off with code Natica Music.
Yes.
And I love the way that Areli, who's the creator of the shop, she sends everything in compostable packaging, which is, I feel like I'm doing, one, supporting a local business, New York City based, and then also compostable, so good for the planet, and then like handmade craft. So get your code, Natica Music.
Yes, shout out to them over there. And of course, if you're watching this for the first time, it means you need to download that Love First TV app. So make sure you download and subscribe to that. It's going down. Do me a favor. Channel 1, can we just make sure Natica's turned up a little bit? No, are you channel 4?
Channel 4. Yep, I'm channel 4.
Channel 4. We're just going to make sure channel 4 is up a little bit.
Number 4.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so we took a couple weeks off for the summer, but even when we taking weeks off, we really on the grind, right? Yeah. So we just grinding somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? Bouncing and juggling life. But what have you been up to, Natica?
What have I been up to? So one, I recently switched over from working a bunch of freelance jobs. Now I have one full-time job. I left my church job, and now I'm available. If you need a session musician, hit me up.
Yes.
I sang a wedding with my sister a couple weeks ago, and it was the first time we had ever done a wedding gig together. Mm-hmm. That wasn't like church, where like the wedding band. That was so much fun. Oh my God. Fire. And I was like about to lose my voice because I was working a lot. Like you said, we're on that grind, even if we're not doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like juggling so much and I got sick, but I was able to save my voice for the wedding.
That's and
at
important.
The end of the night, like my sister and I, we had like jumped and we were singing with this killing band. Like they were all amazing musicians.
Yes.
And at the end of the night, we were like, how you doing? Yeah. How are we going to sing tomorrow, Sunday? And somehow I was able to sing the next day, which was my last day at my church job. And like, they sent me so many flowers. Like people were giving me their farewell and stuff, and like it was crazy. I like came home with like this much of flowers, which was really sweet. Yeah, really, really sweet. What else has been new with me? I guess that's the only thing I can think of at the moment.
I know you've been out the country. You've been doing your little traveling thing too as well.
Right. I went to Montreal for the first time.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm totally going to practice my French. I had started practicing on Duolingo for like...
Oui.
Ho, ho, ho. Je m'appelle Nathalie. And like, I was practicing for 2 weeks. Yeah. But the thing that always happens to me whenever I go to another country that isn't a Spanish or an English-speaking country is like I just seize up, especially if you're like around people who speak English. Having been in Paris before, like people are similarly rude, like New York. So if you don't speak French, if you don't make an attempt, they're mean. But in Canada, in Quebec, they're really nice to you.
Oh, okay. That's
you know, and like I would be like fumbling with my French, and then they would be like, what would you like? Like they're just, you know,
what would you like?
I don't know. They're like telling me in English. I'm like, oh. And it's just like, it's awkward because it's like when you're having a conversation with someone who has a heavy accent, for example. Yeah. Like if I'm talking to a Spanish speaking person and they have a heavy Spanish accent, I'm not sure whether to speak to them in Spanish because I hear the accent or should I just stay in English? Because the times that I've spoken in Spanish and then they keep speaking to me in English, I'm like, oh, I don't want to come off like I'm insulting them. You know what I mean? Anyway, but that didn't happen to me in Montreal. So
that actually reminded me of a funny story around your birthday when see, a lot of people don't realize Natica is actually a Latina. So some people sometimes they think she's white. So so she was speaking.
I know, yeah.
She was speaking Spanish at the store, and then the guys were like, "Yo, you did a great job speaking Spanish."
And I just went along with it.
She was like, "Thank you."
What happened was we went into a bodega and I wanted to get ice. Yeah. And I told them, I was like, "Necesito hielo" or something like that. Like I need ice. And the guys were like, wow, that was really good. And I, rather than muy bien. Like rather than me saying, you know, explaining that I'm Colombian, blah blah blah, and speaking Spanish since I was a kid, I just went along with it. I was like, whatever. I'm not.
Thanks. I try.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. I'll have that. Whatever.
For real. Good times. Good times. Let me see if I have any updates myself. Okay, so I've been kind of like moving around. I was in Florida. I was working with a group. Shout out to Rachel. Definitely want to give a shout out to Rachel, one of my mentors. I got a few mentors, and that's one of them in a different world. So I seen the opportunity to work with her in her company, Talent Inc. She directs the company. You know, as far as music, and then, you know, once she seen me, she had me doing some acting and was like, you know, I really want to promote you as an actor, push you as an actor, you know, and get you in front of some agencies. So, you know, I've been working with her for a few months. Then this past month, I actually went out to Florida. She introduced me to, like 27 agencies.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. And I got to, you know, perform for them, so they got to see what I got to do. And I got to work with a bunch of amazing people. I can't remember everybody's name. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all are all amazing. Y'all are the future. I love y'all. So I finally, after going home, after getting a few offers, I made my decision. And I actually signed with Mannequin Talent Agency. So special shout out to Mannequin Talent Agency.
Congratulations.
It's going down. They're ready.
So exciting.
It's very exciting. I want to put all my peoples on. It's beautiful. They already sent me some really dope opportunities, man. Modeling, acting, music stuff. They also have some good music stuff going on in Asia. Off the camera, you know, we was talking about doing some stuff in Japan and Tokyo especially. So it's gonna be a lot of good things. So on the music side, the acting side, and even the modeling. Yeah. I mean, you can't turn down these modeling checks, man. They looking a little. Like I didn't know I was a model till I seen the check. I was like, oh, all right.
I can be a model.
Right, there we go.
Sure. Let me. You know, I have a story about the first time I ever tried modeling. Mm-hmm. Like, there was. I remember, like, I Googled modeling and like hair modeling, and like. There are opportunities for hair models. If you go to like a hair salon, like a high-end hair salon, they have like hairdressers that are trying to get trained and stuff. But then there's also other types of modeling. Man, I can't even remember the name of the company, but they had a very open casting call. Mm-hmm. And like, I'm short. I'm 5'2". I'm considered petite. I'm considered plus size. So like I at least several years back, it was a lot harder. It seems to be more. More diverse. More body positive, yeah. So I go there. And, like, I was in college. I didn't really know much about modeling. I still don't know much about modeling. But, like, I went there straight from school. Mm-hmm. And we were in this big warehouse in the meatpacking district. Yeah. And there was, like, a bunch of models. And I felt like either I blended in not a good way, or like I stuck out in a terrible way. You know what I mean? Like there's all these tall models. They were wearing like spaghetti strap, like tanks. They're really tall. It was also winter time. And like by the time I got there, right, they had the casting director and people coming in, and like they were there for like a hot second, because we were all there for like half an hour because everyone else was late, like the people who were supposed to do the casting. Yeah. And like they arrived, and then they picked someone upon arriving. And then the next thing, they're like, all right, thank you guys. And I was just like, so I just like sat here for no reason. Like I felt so out of place. And then, you know, the next thing, all of us, like a herd of cows, trying to get out of that building. Mm-hmm. And like when I step outside, there's like all these models like huddled into like groups and stuff. And they're talking about the casting call. And then I was like, you know, maybe I'll insert myself into the conversation. But first of all, like, they're all, like, mad tall. So I felt like I was going underneath, you know, one of those racks at JCPenney, like, into a clothing rack. And I'm just, like, peeking underneath. Hey. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, are you guys talking about the casting call? And they kind of, like, looked at me like, who are you? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go home. And that was, like, my first experience. I had a second experience where it was, like, a smaller casting call. When I got there, I felt like I dressed up a little too much. Everyone else was like super plain, same thing, like black tank tops, spaghetti straps. They got to me, right? I had a signed up and everything. They take pictures of me, and like I was wearing contact lenses. I'm wearing contact lenses right now. Mm-hmm. And I was wearing like the 2-week ones where like you have to clean them every day. You got to like soak them. And if you sleep in them, they get really dry. And after a while, if you wear them more than 2 weeks, then it gets really, really dry. And then anyway, it was a dry day for me. Mm-hmm. So I'm like blinking. I'm like doing this, and I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. And then this lady, the casting director, whatever, she's like taking pictures of me. And I'm trying to like give my best modeling face. And I'm just going like, she caught me on camera like that, and
we then, got that on video. Got the facial.
Yeah, I was like, it was bad. It was bad, and those were the only 2 times I had ever done modeling, and that was it. I was like, okay, all right, I think I did enough. I'm just gonna stick to what I do best right now. But you know, if people want to train me, or you know, get me to do something, I'm down.
Yes.
I'm so down.
And that's the biggest thing is like what I learned about modeling too is like more so knowing how to be yourself but on call, right? Because it's like we're gonna be in ourselves till like there's a camera pointed at us that we're like start freezing up. So as long as we could be the person that we are when that camera's on.
Yeah, you gotta know how to like turn that on.
Showcase. Yeah, exactly. Showcase that. Because I'm more of a video person. I like videos when it flows rather than just like a still shot. But I'm like, listen, if y'all gonna pay more than music, you know, we gonna do it, you know?
Yeah.
But yes, I encourage everyone, like she said, like a lot of things change where everything is so diverse. So you don't have to be 6-7 feet to be a model anymore. You could be this and that. Like I'm only 5'9", and you know I'm getting in there. You know I'll be doing it. Actually, fun fact. So I had a fan come up to me one day after seeing my music videos and was like, "Oh, I thought you was taller." So yes, I'm 5'9". I don't know how tall I look in my music videos, but anybody, words of encouragement, you can go do it. Now, if you're with us this far, make sure you are liking, you're following, throw some comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit those buttons. We're giving you the time right now. And then we actually have some news, right? A lot of people want to know our thoughts. What just recently happened, and it's kind of crazy that there's memes out already.
The internet does not wait.
Yes. Can you tell us about Queen Elizabeth?
Queen Elizabeth has passed away at the age of 96.
96.
She outlived my grandparents.
Yo.
She outlived my nails.
Yo.
Although I did put my nails on Sunday, so that doesn't count. But yeah, she you know, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I know I've seen half of the internet be like, oh man, long live the queen or God save the queen, and then the other half are like sharing memes like Princess Diana waiting for her, and you know when she dies or something like that, and it's just like a meme of someone ready to beat someone up. Yeah.
Then you seen a funny meme too, right? Shout out to Stacks. He's back in the game. What you seen?
I see the whole meme.
Yeah.
Why they had Queen Elizabeth on the pack, y'all?
On a pack.
Pack.
What is happening? So and that's another thing. And this is crazy because this just happened, right? So in between like me getting in my car, seeing that it happened to me, like parking and hearing about there's a bunch of memes.
So wait, you were driving when you found out? Mm-hmm. So was I.
Yeah, and then by the time I parked, a whole bunch of memes and backlash. I guess people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't talk that way about the queen." Now I do feel like we should be respectful when people pass away, but also in the same balance, it is America where you have like freedom of speech.
Yeah,
you know, and you know, like I respect other cultures and stuff. I personally don't understand like why there's a queen in England and what it means and what they do and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like they don't really hold that much governmental power. Like they can if they wanted to, but like it's mostly parliament these days.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like I don't know. It's like if they feel like being a dictator, they could just take it over one day.
Yeah, because I mean, like there have been some rare cases, like you know, you have the UK and then Canada's part of the Commonwealth, and so is Australia, and I'm not sure about New Zealand. And like there was a rare case where Australia did something, or Australia's government did something, and then the Queen, in a rare move, like did something to like overrule something that they had done. I need to look it up, but like this actually happened. I know I sound so vague right now, but it happened.
It happened. But yeah, definitely we want to send our condolences to the Queen and everyone that is saddened by that. We know she means a lot to a lot of people. And for the people on the internet and the memes, the internet is just undefeated.
Yeah, I think the funniest one that I saw, and I literally saw this before we started shooting, someone tweeted saying, "Somebody check on Betty White."
Yeah, what?
Do they not know that she passed away on December 31st?
It's
last
crazy.
year, so
it's just crazy how fast these memes have. I'm like, dang, like
the memes happening faster than fact checking. So check your facts before you become immortalized in a tweet.
There will be a meme. Speaking of a meme gone wrong, or should we say an avatar gone wrong, whatever you want to say, something I was not excited to see was a record label signing a virtual artificial intelligent rapper. Right? FN Meka?
Meka.
FN Meka.
I have no idea.
So Capitol Records signed them. And Capitol Records already dropped them.
Following all that backlash.
Following the backlash. So basically, the artist, FN Meka, we'll say for now.
Sure.
A fictitious character billed as the first musical artist partly powered by artificial intelligence to be signed by a major record label. In August, Capitol Records actually dropped the artist, whose look, outlaw persona, and suggestive lyrics were inspired by real-life music stars like Travis Scott, 6ix9ine, and Lil Pump, amid criticism that the project trafficked in stereotypes. So, yeah, basically, they were saying, you know, like even this artist kind of looks like a weird 6ix9ine. Like if you look at it, it looks like a weird like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
So I know some of the backlash was the fact that like it's virtual. It's like y'all already don't pay the artist enough and now y'all bringing in this virtual thing.
Yeah.
But then also he had like offensive lyrics using the N-word, and white people created this thing.
But, however, it was voiced like the person who they generated the AI from, like, was a black guy, but I don't think he got paid enough.
Yeah, he ain't get paid enough, especially not to be using that type of language.
Awkward, yeah.
But, yeah, I personally don't like it because I'm all for, I feel like the artist should be paid more and better. And more than even paid, I just feel like the artists need a program where they're more knowledgeable about how contracts work and even understanding wealth and what to do with it. You know what I mean? So when I see things like this, it's like the label like, y'all really trying to cut the artists out? Like, that's crazy. Like, y'all really trying to run with this artificial intelligence wave.
Yeah.
And
it's crazy. It's like, I remember watching this anime. It's called Carol and Tuesday. It's by the same creator of Cowboy Bebop, for any anime fans out there. And Carol and Tuesday, long story short, it's about two girls who are like on a planet that isn't Earth. They become friends. They're both musicians. And then they're kind of like, they work their way up in like the show, and then they end up battling against this girl who I think she's signed to a label, but then they create an AI musician out of her, like based on her, which is like really already creepy enough. And now that's happened in real life, the attempt, and I'm sure this is not going to be the first thing. You know, now people are going to want to think twice before they come out with like an AI sort of thing. I feel like the closest thing to that would be like Gorillaz, the band.
Yeah, I heard about that. And they've been out for a while too, right?
Yeah, and like Gorillaz is like they're a band, but they have like fictional characters based on, I don't know, like. So the Gorillaz, are they like a real band that plays like all the songs that they do? Or? So Gorillaz is like behind them is Damon Albarn, who was like the frontman for Blur and for other projects. So he's like the music portion, and then there's Jamie Hewlett, who does the animations, the art. So like they're a 2-person team, but I'm sure they got like teams of people for like session musicians, and then when they go on tour, like they have a whole band. I've wanted to go see Gorillaz since I was a kid, but yeah.
So when you see Gorillaz on tour, are you watching an animated video, or are you seeing a real band play?
You're watching like videos, and then they have a band performing. Like they got Damon Albarn performing, and then along with whoever's touring with him or whoever he's touring with. So yeah.
So I mean, I'm a little more open to that because at least the musicians are getting paid and stuff like that. Because it just seems like, I don't know, whatever they're trying to do with this is, I think we need to stop it. I'm glad that we nipped it in the bud. And anytime they come up with another artificial intelligence artist, especially rapper, I think we should nip that in the bud and like, nah, y'all gonna pay the real people. We're gonna get right. And then, like, to me, that's the ultimate example of culture vulture. Like when you talk about somebody not from the culture doing things, and like it's just disgusting. Like I was really disgusted.
The AI artist had an Instagram page, and someone generated like, I guess the team behind like FN Meka?
FN Meka,
The team behind FN Meka created an artificial image of like the rapper being arrested by police, but it looked like kooky, comical, and it was so tasteless. Like,
it's just. Yeah, so get that out of there. Get that out of here. I'm glad that is out of here. We are going to go to a commercial break, but before that, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and whatever else you can do. Hug the video, kiss the video, like the video. Make sure you tell a friend. That's important.
Yes.
So share it, tell a friend. Don't just tell us you've seen the episode. Share with a friend. Let everybody see it. Post it on your page. When we get back, you have some news about Chile, Russia. We're going to talk Serena Williams' retirement. I'm going to give a review on She-Hulk and also Meg Thee Stallion's guest appearance on the show. And then we will talk about this week's key to success. So make sure y'all stay tuned, and y'all already know what it is. Here.
I've never done ambassador or partnership programs, even though I get a lot of unsolicited DMs from random profiles, because I'm not going to promote something I don't like or believe in. But when Areli of Metzli Shop announced her affiliate program, I literally jumped at the opportunity because I already own some of her jewelry and I truly love them. All of Metzli Shop's jewelry is nickel-free, and these butterfly earrings were so cute, lightweight, didn't irritate my ears at all, and I got so many compliments on them. If you like what you see, head over to Metzli Shop's page and use promo code NATICAMUSIC for 15% off your next purchase.
Man!
Wait, man. Hold on. I just came to tell you about something that's going to change your life.
Man!
It's going to change your life. The Love First
Where did you come from?
Man, that's not important.
But you better say something.
What is important is the Love First TV app. It's available for all iOS and Android devices. It'll literally change your life if you want to start a business, if you want to get funded, and just be inspired. I got you right here. So all you have to do is hit subscribe and watch it change your life. Just don't hit me. Just hit subscribe. Yeah.
Don't cry when I come around. I wanna see you smile. Don't cry when I come around. I wanna see you smile. You could call me daddy, 'cause I'll always be here to hold you tight in my arms and protect you. You could call me daddy, 'cause I'll always be here to hold you tight in my arms and protect you.
You can see Love First TV inspired me to begin my little dream. And the finance channel helped me get the money to start my little entrepreneur dream. Which is this, as you see, right here.
Hello everyone, it's Kwame Dickerson, aka K to Don. I'm the CEO and founder of Love First TV. It's the app that'll literally change your life. From our Love First podcast, where we inspire you, give out keys to success, our finance channel, where we teach you how to start up your business, get funding for your business, and a whole lot more. We have web series, comedy shows, game shows, the list just doesn't stop. And we have a bunch of tutorials that'll teach you just about anything. So all you have to do is download the app to your phone, your iPhone or Android device, and then from there you just pick a plan. It's only $5 a month. Or you can sign up for our most popular plan, which is our annual plan. You save 17% on that. It's only $50, that's right, only $50 for the year, and that's a one-time fee. So make sure you sign up and unlock your keys to success today. Love First TV.
Yeah, but seriously though, how'd you get into my house, man?
Yeah, I mean, that's not important.
Alright, okay, if you say so.
What up everyone, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell for the latest podcasts, music videos, and comedy skits. We got a lot more content coming your way.
We here all day, baby.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel, baby.
East Coast, know I'm rockin' with y'all. West Coast, know I'm rockin' with y'all. North Side, know I'm rockin' with y'all. South Side, know I'm rockin' with y'all. I'm still riding with my day, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all. Whole County, throw your hands up, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all. Long Beach, throw your hands up, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all. Put some bread in the air, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all.
What up everyone, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell for the latest podcasts, music videos, and comedy skits. We got a lot more content coming your way.
We here all day, baby.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel, baby.
East Coast, know I'm rockin' with y'all. West Coast, know I'm rockin' with y'all. North Side, know I'm rockin' with y'all. South Side, know I'm rockin' with y'all. I'm still riding with my day, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all. Whole County, throw your hands up, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all. Long Beach, throw your hands up, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all. Put some bread in the air, 'cause I'm rockin' with y'all.
I'm Bo-Redder, a go-getter, mo-wetter, low-redder, dough-getter, so better, faux-wetter, no never, so clever, go whether or not the teapot or the beat.